Story time. This is a story about me and my grandma while growing up as a child. And hopefully, I get to encourage you again with this story as I continue constantly encouraging myself each time I remember the story. And it's amazing how my grandma always tell me a lot of stories while growing up as a child, but while remembering them as an adult, I come to realize that they were not just stories, they were lesson, actually lesson of life. And my grandma always used every opportunity. Each time we are alone, maybe going to the farm or cooking, as long both of us are just alone, she'll just start telling me stories. And these one stories that she said that right now as an adult, when I'm remembering them, I don't know of recent, I just found myself remember that story. Remember that's like, okay, this is what I'm going through, and maybe that's why. Yeah. So this is the story that she said. I remember, but how the story begins, I don't know. But all I know is that there is a story. She always come with story. Then there was one day we were on our way to the farm. I think we'll finally get to the farm while preparing of, like, before we start harvesting or clearing. Then she was like, let me tell you a story. I'm like, okay. I always enjoy her story because for some reason I always pay attention to every story that she's sharing. So then this day, I don't know how did it begin, but this is how I remember it. Then she says, life have two roads. The journey of life have two roads. I was like, okay. There is one road seems very wide, and 99% of people are on this road, and this road is very busy, and some people want everything to be done fast, quickly. They want to get to that destination very fast, very, very fast, and the road is very busy, and the other road is very narrow. But people who are on this road, there are very few people are on this road. And this other road, they have friends, partying, everything. This road is very busy. They have a lot of people to go with and everything. But this other road, sometimes you might be alone on this other road, walking on this road alone. Then she was like, on this other road, sometimes many of them may not get to that destination, or many of them might seem like they think they get to that destination, but that's not what God planned for them. But on this road is very narrow, and the people who are on this road, if they keep going, do not get distracted by what is going on this road, they will definitely get to that destination. And on this road, sometimes you might not have friends. That's what she said. Sometimes you might feel like no one is seeing you. Sometimes you might feel like nothing is happening on this road, but something is happening. Then she gave different examples. Those are the few ones that I can remember. Then after she gave the example, she was like, so for journey of life, which of the road will you pick? As a kid, I was like, I think I actually picked the busy one as a kid, or maybe I picked the narrow road, but I can't remember. But right now, as an adult, when I remember those stories and the way I choose to live my life, to trust in God, to worship God with everything that I am, to believe in Him, to obey His word and everything, I come to realize that my grandma was actually preparing me for the journey of life. Because serving God and doing right with the things of God is very, I will say, the journey is not easy, but it's rewarding. That's what I can say. So my grandma was actually preparing me for life, because there are sometimes I think if I'm feeling this way, there will be someone out there feeling the same way. Sometimes you feel like nothing is working, but actually something is working. But sometimes, because you look around, maybe you see your friends. I think that's what my grandma was saying. If I was not distracted by this, when you see your friends achieving a lot of stuff and everything, they'll be like, but I'm doing things right. But you ask yourself some questions, but why? Why is this not working? Why is that not working? My grandma will always say, if you don't give up, you get to that destination. So I feel like sometimes in this journey, you feel alone, you're down. Sometimes you cry, you break down and cry. Sometimes you want to scream. It's okay for you to scream. It's okay for you to cry. But when you cry, cry to our Father. So the journey, according to my grandma, sometimes it might be slow. It might seem slow. It might seem lonely. It might seem you're alone. My grandma said, do not give up. Keep going. There is a light after the tunnel. So all I'm trying to say is that I just want to encourage each and every one of us who are on the journey of life, trying to do right, trying to serve God. Do not give up. Do not quit. According to my grandma, there is a light after the tunnel. Yeah, this story just keep coming to me. I think maybe because of everything that is going. Sometimes you are overwhelmed. All you can do is to break down and cry and pray. Hopefully, as I share this little story about my grandma, which is a lesson of life, actually, there's a lot of stories a lot of stories that she shared. Hopefully, I get to encourage you that we are on a journey. According to my grandma, we are on a journey, and if we don't give up, we will get to our destination. I love you. God love you more, and I'll see you on my next episode. Ciao.